Chris, just year two of Donte being here now, like just, I guess, what are you seeing from him in the preseason and just trying to be more settled in and comfortable with what his role is?
Yeah, just that. I think he's, playing, he's not kind of chasing the game or the opportunities, waiting for things to come to him a little bit more. Defensively, I think he's fully adjusted. He came from a bit of a different scheme. I think at times, like, he kind of got caught unsure what to do defensively last year and resulted in probably a lot of gambles. Like, he's a little bit more solid there. Yeah, it seems like he had a great summer and really good preseason so far, just in his kind of consistency.
How do you feel in terms of the playmaking part of his game? If he's
I think he gets in trouble when he gets a little deep and then gets swallowed up by the size. But he's a really good kick-out guy, pretty good on the clear side roll. As long as we get him in those situations, more, and I think that suits him a little better.
Yeah, losses are always motivate guys, but did the manner of the guys lost maybe open some guys' eyes up in terms of what they had to get better at this summer?
I don't know. It's a question better suited to them. I think we knew certain things that happened in that series that we had to certainly look to try to counter, and that's been a point of emphasis for us. But it's a little bit more, I think, kind of strategic than it has been emotional.
So that hot. You say a guy had a good summer like that. What do you mean by that? How do you define a good summer?
Well, first of all, they put the work in. Secondly, they work on the things that are going to apply to their game. You see the early carryover in practice so far, and they did within the concept so that we need them to really excel in.
That Mike's lap told us this time he's recovering from his last week in the summer. Wondering from your eyes, what was his training camp different? Do you see Mike be different this year?
Mike looked, he had some bumps and bruises, so I think every time he started to get a little bit of a rhythm in camp, he had something pop up, but nothing too concerning. But yeah, it looks good, and I think sharpness looks good. His shot looks great. So yeah, I think last year it was all about his shot. If the shot wasn't there, the wrist I think was pretty prohibitive to the shot. This year, not the case.
Yeah, much general excitement is there just getting into Wednesday after the grind of all these weeks of training camp preseason?
There's a lot of excitement. We started looking at some things Portland specific this week, so I think that's got the guys focused in the right direction. These guys have been through a lot of training camps now, so they put the work in, but now we gotta take it to another level when the season opens.
It's just game one here, but this being a team that has good perimeter defense and interior shot workings, what are the things where maybe those have been prohibited in the past for your offense that you want to see that could be a success that end just out the gates?
Yeah, just kind of maybe making another drive and another kick and another play offensively. This is a team that really kind of loads up and tries to sell out and take away your initial thrust, whether it be through their pick and roll defense or the way that they guard. So we've got to be patient and get to multiple attack opportunities.
First, do you see any benefit or that we should back up with games?
I don't know. We've opened home way. I don't see it either way. But